Hey everyone, welcome back to Intuitive Motion. My name is Brian and I'm super grateful that you're here today. So, for today's video, it's just going to be general messages for the collective. I have no clue what is going to come through today. So yeah, this will be a huge surprise for all of us. Just make sure you leave some love down in the comment section below and give this video a like if you enjoy the video, if it helps you in any way, if any of the messages resonate with you. Remember also to take what resonates and leave what does not, because not everything that I say in this video is necessarily going to apply to you. So put everything that I say, put any of the messages that come through into your current situation, and if it makes sense for you, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's kind of what the point of this video is, just to put everything out there and to help as many people as humanly possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you are interested in any of the decks that I use, or are interested in booking a reading or getting in contact with me in any way, shape, or form, all of my links, including all of the decks and the names, will be listed down in the description below. So yeah, let's get right into it. The three decks that I will be using for today's video are let's see. Okay, sorry. I just need to make sure I was using all of these decks. So the first one I will be using, and not in this exact order, but just in the video in general, are the Messages of the Oracle deck by Angela Hartfield. The second deck will be the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck, and then the third deck is a brand new deck that I've had for a little while, but I've been working with behind the scenes, so I'm super grateful that I can debut the beauty of these cards in this video. But it is the Chrysalis Tarot deck with the writing by Toney and the paintings by Holly Sierra. And like I said, I will leave all of that down in the description below if you guys are interested or in awe by the beauty of any of the cards that come out today. So yes, let's get right into it. Let's see. Okay, sorry, I was picking which deck I wanted to use. So it looks like we will be using the Chrysalis deck as the main message of this whole reading. So I will pull one card and I will read the description out of the book, and then we will pull tarot from the Hanson-Roberts deck to clarify, and then I think that we'll wrap things up with an oracle card. All of my decks are pre-shuffled. I do that normally the day before because I also pull cards to post on my social media. So if you guys are interested in watching me shuffle my cards before I start readings like this, just let me know and I'll definitely do that on camera for you guys. But I try to get my decks pre-shuffled so that I can just pull cards that I need to, and yeah, I can get messages out quick because I do have another job and a ton of other things that happen outside of the content I create. So I just want to make sure, I'm making it as easy for me as possible while still being able to help all of you guys. So yeah, let's get right into the reading. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today? What card do you have for the collective consciousness? What needs to come through today? Spirit, what needs to come through? What's going on here today? What's going on? I'm so excited that you guys are seeing this deck. It's so beautiful. I can't wait for you to see the card that comes out. What's going on, Spirit? What's going on? What message do you have for the collective today? Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay. So the card that did come out was Merlin, which is the hero. In traditional tarot, this would be the Fool. So this is really awesome to get at this time because a lot of what we are going through right now are endings of cycles, and we're finishing up harsher cycles in our lives and starting fresh, starting new. And a lot of what initiates these cycles will require us to take a leap of faith in some way, shape, or form, whether that be taking a leap of faith on a new perspective or a new mindset, or taking a leap of faith with a person that you weren't so sure about in the beginning, or taking a leap of faith with a new job or a new opportunity that crosses territory that you've never traveled before. That I feel like is going to be the overarching theme of the reading. And not I feel like, that is the theme of the reading. The hero or the fool. Taking a leap of faith. So we'll see with other tarot what else needs to come through in regards to this message, but I am going to read the description for this card. But first, take a look at it, take in the image. It is the number 0, and number 0 is about fresh new beginnings, new cycles, starting things over, transformation, change. So that is definitely what is going on right now. At least for me, I am going through a lot of changes and transitions with work and with my home life, and that is some of the main topics for me, but I'm sure there are plenty of you guys going through the same types of changes and the same types of transitions in other aspects of your life as well. One quick message before I really get into things is to just take a few deep breaths. And whenever you're feeling stressed, try to breathe into the present moment and just take a step back from what it is that you're focusing on, and try and re-ground yourself. Try and focus on the positives of what's going on in that current moment, whether it's something good or it's something bad. Just do your best to try and see the light and the positivity out of what you're going through, because know that what it's leading to is a fresh new beginning, is a new cycle, and this is a positive cycle. This is major arcana energy, so there is strong new fresh energies coming in that will bring balance, that will bring contentment and fulfillment in certain aspects of your life, or maybe all of them. It's different for everyone. So like I said, put it into your situation. But either way, change is rushing in, and it is going to require us to kind of be a little more open than we have been. And yeah, to take a leap of faith into the unknown and not be nervous about the changes and about what we're going through. Because all in all, it is leading to something beautiful and something magical, and it's for our highest good, so it's not anything to be scared or nervous about. Within this card, I'm seeing a ton of blue and a ton of orange, so that resonates with the orange being sacral chakra. So I'm definitely getting that as reigniting passion, whether that be passion within a connection or just reigniting the passion within yourself in regards to your dreams and your goals. Because this really is a time where we're getting a boost of energy to really step into our power and start doing things that align more with who we are and what our soul is calling for. So keep all of that in mind. And then as well, the blue, that resonates with throat chakra. So we need to put more emphasis on speaking our truths and kind of, I feel like it's more like living in our truths and living our authentic selves, which goes hand in hand with speaking our truths. So like not being afraid to speak up and speak out if you're feeling a certain way, or if you're just feeling the opposite of what people deem as normal or what the collective deems as normal. You staying true to that and staying strong by that and knowing that it aligns with you and with your higher self, so it is right for you regardless of what people say or think. Very, very loaded in the beginning, but I'm going to read the description for this card. Now, let's see. So we have 0, Merlin, traditional titles, Fool, the Fool, or the Hero. And its attributes are new beginnings and healing. It says Merlin's cuddly cat. And let me hold the card up while I read this. Alright. Merlin's cuddly cat draws you at once into his mystery and magic. Cats who have 9 lives symbolize rebirth, and 9 indicates completion and perfection. So great job, guys. Great job. I think that we've all done a wonderful job with the completion of this cycle. Like, we didn't let it tear us down or hold us back for too long. And now we're starting to see the light. And if you haven't yet, you will begin to see the light, and clarity will come in for you that will put you into this place where it's comfortable to take a leap of faith or to diverge from what you normally see or do or think. I feel like this new cycle is bringing in a lot of newness for us. So like I said, new perspectives, new energies, new feelings, new emotions, new everything. Like, we're gonna probably go into this not initially feeling like new people, but I feel like as we dive deeper and deeper into this new cycle, we'll begin to start seeing things that we may not have ever seen or noticed about ourselves before. But take note of that, because that is something that's always been a part of you and has always been inside of you, that is just now starting to come to light and come to surface. So embrace it and enjoy that and love that about yourself. It says, cats are forever curious and quick to take risks. While journeying into the unknown always involves risks, there are significant rewards for those willing to dive in deeply with an open mind. And that is a message that has been coming through strongly lately, that the more we are open and the more we're willing to dive deeper into the unknown, the more fulfilling and the more abundant, things will end up being, and the outcomes will end up being, and the things we receive will end up being, It says, while journeying into the unknown always involves risks, there are significant rewards for those willing to dive in deeply with an open mind. Merlin's serpent-headed staff is a symbol of his power as a healer. Not only is balance and fulfillment making its way towards us, but this is another indication that healing, major healing is coming in. That is a part of that balancing. So if you feel like you're going through things right now, you're really going through the motions, and it doesn't seem like things are going to take a turn for the better, this is a confirmation that things are going to take a turn for the best. And taking that leap of faith and being open with however that decides to come about for you is going to be very rewarding and very fulfilling moving forward. So keep that in mind. It says the snake is a positive symbol indicating renewal and rebirth. So like I was saying before, we're going to feel like totally different people as we get deeper and deeper into this new cycle. The major theme of this card is renewal and rebirth as well. So like I said, healing, balance, contentment, renewal, rebirth, all of these wonderful things are definitely making their way towards you now. And the more positive you are and optimistic you are about these changes and about this new cycle that is making its way towards you, the easier things will seem and feel, and the faster things will kind of ground for you, and you'll be able to transition a lot quicker than you would be if you were, like I said before, stuck in negative emotions and self-limiting beliefs. So just make sure you're doing your best to stay positive and to stay as high vibrational as possible while things are kind of transitioning, no matter what is going on, because it is for your highest good, and everything does happen for a reason, and you'll understand in due time. It says Merlin signifies, or in your reading, Merlin signifies innocence and potential. He constantly reminds you to let go of anxiety and preconceived notions about where you're going and how you'll get there. Approach your own hero's journey with a carefree attitude and have faith in Merlin's transforming magic. He will be constantly at your side as you explore. So, another message to keep in mind, you are safe and you are protected through this entire process. And honestly, you are safe and protected in general, but especially through these changes and transitions, you are being watched and you are being guided and you are being protected. So no matter what, do not lose sight of the finish line. Do not give up. Don't lose hope in yourself and in your journey. Because yes, things might seem a little rough, but that stuff doesn't last forever. And because you received this card, there's a lot of healing and a lot of balance coming in to help fix that. So in this new cycle, you won't feel, aside from the things that are a part of your soul contract in your journey, you won't be feeling this heaviness and this negative toxic energy anymore, because you are not only releasing that for yourself, but the universe is also working with you to release anything that doesn't positively serve you anymore. And that's on all planes. So physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So just hold tight, because this is coming, and it's coming quick. That is the theme of the reading. Now let's hop in with the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck and pull some clarifiers. So, Spirit, what else is going on? What messages do you need to add on with the Hero or the Fool card? What else is going on with the collective, Spirit? What messages or advice do you have for the collective at this time? Whoa, a lot. Wow, okay. Okay, look at that. So, the first card that comes out, lo and behold, the Fool. So, huge emphasis behind not being nervous, being, what am I trying to say? Resonating more with a carefree attitude, taking a grounded, calm approach to everything that you go through moving forward, because know that everything that's happening right now is, a part of this transition, is a part of the change, is a part of the process, and it's requiring us to let go of fears, let go of worries, let go of any insecurities or doubts that we have behind what is happening for us and what is coming in for us. Know that everything that is happening, the good stuff, you deserve all of that wonderful energy, the wonderful abundance to make its way into your life. So just let it. There's little that needs to be done at this time. The most that you can do right now to better your situation is just by having fun, looking off, how this person is, looking off into the distance and kind of just seeing life as something that's just happening around you and not taking things so seriously. In this card especially, how it's depicted, this person just, they have that one little sack on their back and the rose in their hand, and they're just moving through life with ease. This is what's being asked of us at this time, to try and find, that ease, try to find a way to lessen the heavier energies that are holding us down at this time. I feel like we are doing a really good job with that, especially with this card coming out again upright. I think it's an indication that we are doing a wonderful job at kind of just living in the moment and being, but find more of that, If you feel like you could be doing better, maybe that's an indication that you could be doing a little better, trying to find the more light in what it is that you're going through. And all of that is taking a leap of faith, especially if it's not something that you're used to doing, kind of living in the moment and just letting life flow and unfold naturally. That for me is something that's so new. So just give it a try. Really try not to think too much and too hard about anything, and just focus on having fun and living your life the way that you want to. I'm getting a very individualistic energy from this card. I don't know if I just said a word that was real, but I'm getting very individual energy from this card. And I'm not saying that you're meant to go down your path alone and deal with all of the things that you're dealing with by yourself, but maybe try to find more of an individualized approach to what it is that you're going through, because like I said in the beginning of the video, not everyone is going to really understand your journey, your process, and what you're going through. And the decisions you make, you need to be content with them and you need to be okay with them. Not everyone else. The only person that should be validating you and what you're deciding and what you're feeling and what you're going through is you and your spirit guides or God, or whoever it is that you believe in or that you speak to, or that you resonate with. Those are the only energies that really should have any effect on you, and what it is that you're doing at this time. So that is very, very cool. We have double zeros there. So again, with new beginnings, renewal, rebirth, the start of something fresh and new. I'm really feeling that energy. And the thing is I've been feeling this energy for a while, and that has been coming through the cards that I've been posting on my social media. So if you want to go look at my Twitter or look at my Instagram, maybe there's something else on there for you to help you kind of move and transition through these times a little easier. But with both of these cards coming out like this, it's such a huge synchronicity behind what it is that actually is happening right now. And it's a big indicator that there is a lot of change and a lot of transition happening. And it just requires us to be as open and as positive and optimistic as humanly possible, so that this healing, this balance can all, come in the right way. Because if we put all of our negative, self-limiting, toxic emotions behind the good energy that's coming in, it's all gonna get mixed up, and then all of that good, all of that fresh new energy is gonna get clouded with negative and toxic energy that you had within. So just really work on loving yourself the most right now and giving yourself the things that you need so that you can move through this, whatever it is that you're going through, with less stress, with less anxiety, and like I said, with more ease. Calm, cool, and collected. That's like general advice for all of us right now, to try and stay cool, calm, and collected through everything. Even if you go through something or someone says something to you that makes your blood boil, take a moment, take a couple deep breaths, count to 10, think of dogs, think of going outside, taking a nice trip. Think of something that will make you feel the opposite of what's triggering you in the moment, and try and do that every single time. Think of some positive affirmations or positive mantras that you can repeat over and over again to kind of combat that negative energy or those negative thoughts that come through whatever situation you might be in at this time. And things will get easier, especially before things start making their changes and their transitions. You'll find that you'll be able to move into that a lot easier, and life will feel a lot easier to live. I was noticing the cat a lot in the first card, so follow your intuition. Like I was saying, this is a very individualistic time for us, and while we are still encouraged to reach out and ask for help when it's needed, a lot of what you're going to decide and a lot of what you need to decide and the path that you need to move down needs to be something that you're fully content with, that your heart is content with, that your soul is content with, that your intuition tells you is right. And no one can disregard your intuition, and you shouldn't even disregard your intuition, because your inner wisdom, your higher self, your spirit guides will never steer you in the wrong direction. So know that the decisions that you are making, if it feels right, it is right. Go with what energetically feels right for you at this time, and don't let the words, the circumstances, even what you're seeing in your 3D world throw you off track, because you are on the right track right now and you are doing an amazing job. It just requires a little more openness on your part. Maybe more, like I was saying before, seeing other perspectives or understanding. Seeing other perspectives or understanding new ways of going about living your life, getting through these changes, getting to the finish line. Especially if you feel that you've been having a hard time. Like for me, I'll use myself as an example. I have been having a little bit of a hard time really standing strong in my power and, you know, continuing to trust in the process and trust in divine timing, all because I am getting a little distracted by my 3D. But I need to keep reminding myself, and this is something you guys should remind yourselves as well, that the 3D is simply an illusion. It's throwing you off from what you know is right on the inside, what you know is right for you. Don't let that happen anymore. You know, like I said, find new and creative ways to block out negative energies and battle negative energies, whether that be energy that you bring upon yourself or that someone else is bringing towards you or is trying to put on you. Keep your energy field protected so that you can stay at your highest vibration, so that you won't let anyone get to you and all that negativity and all that toxic shit just bounces right off of you and you can continue moving forward as strong as you are. What else needs to come through, Spirit? What other cards need to come through to add on what it is that's already been said? What's going on, Spirit? What else needs to come through? It's so funny that the Fool was the first card that came out. Spirit, what's going on? What other messages need to come through at this time for the collective? What other messages of advice and healing do you have for us to get through our changes and our transitions? Perfect. The Six of Pentacles. So yes, like I was saying before, sorry, balance is coming, and the universe is wanting to shower you with abundance, with gifts, with love, with positivity, with new opportunities, just with things. And be grateful for that. Be open to receiving that. But to get this, I feel like I said before, it is requiring you, sorry, I'm stuttering a little bit. It's requiring you to open yourself up, open your mind, open your heart, and believe that the decisions that you are making, even if it is something that is not what you would normally say, do, think, feel, that it is right for you and you are starting to fall more into alignment with your higher self and with who you truly are on the inside. Because that's what this whole process is about. It's leading us to who we really are, our fullest potential, so that we, oh my gosh, I keep dropping that, so we can live our best lives to our fullest potential. And with this Six of Pentacles, the number 6 does talk about balance and harmony. And that is definitely what is happening for you at this time. You know, balancing of karma, balancing of energy. But when all of this new energy comes in, it's going to be something that's very fulfilling, very abundant, very, what's the word I'm thinking of? Sorry, I was thinking the word prosperous, but that's not really the word that applies to what I'm saying. But either way, great stuff is coming in, and the universe is ready to give that to you. So the next step is just you know, being open to receiving. And so if you've been feeling blocked, or if you feel like your blessings are being blocked, take a step back and try to understand why that's happening. Is it something that you are doing? Is it rooted within your habits, or how you are spending your time, or what's going on in your routine? Really try to understand what is blocking you. Or is it something else that's blocking you that is within your external world? So is it a person? Is it a place like a job or a living environment? Or is it a substance or something that you own or something you indulge in every day? Really try to understand what it is that is blocking you, so that you are then open to receive all of these wonderful things that the universe is so happily wanting to give to you. I'm noticing the green feather on the person's hat, which feathers talk about transformation and change. So very huge theme with this video: renewal and rebirth and change, and just all love and positivity and light that is making its way towards all of us right now. And it's about who's open to receiving, and you know, those people will then receive their abundance, receive their gifts, receive their blessings But if you decide that you want to stay closed and that, you know, you don't want to believe in the magic that is grounding itself for you, then you won't receive it. You'll start receiving other things like, and I'm putting it in reverse because when the card's in reverse, it's like bad dad. The opposite of balance. So unbalanced, like things that seem harmonious will then start taking the turn for the worse. Like things like that. Like you'll start, really start getting the tail end of, you know, the good that was supposed to happen to you in the first place. Sorry if that doesn't really make too much sense, but yes, just know that when you are seeing this card's coming out for us, that a lot of wonderful things are making its way towards us at this time. And I've kind of getting, like, with how the guy is holding the pentacle, that some of these gifts have already been grounded and have already been given to us. So just make sure that you are expressing the utmost gratitude for that, and you'll only begin to receive more. Honestly, having an attitude of gratitude really is something that's so beneficial for us at any point in our lives. Embracing and accepting and expressing gratitude for the good and the bad. And you'll start to see that what you're attracting back to you is positive and it's abundant and it's great. So that is awesome. Is there anything else that's coming through with that? I'm seeing tons more with chakras coming through. So I'm seeing the orange, the green, and the camera doesn't show it off pretty well, but like on his hat and a part of his jacket is purple. So the orange, sacral chakra again, so getting in tune with your inner passions, your inner desires, and staying passionate behind going after those things and actually achieving them and receiving them, whatever that might be. And then we have the purple, which to me is the crown chakra. And crown chakra can be interpreted differently for everyone. Purple, white, gold. But for me, especially for the circumstances of this reading, crown chakra. So that deep breathing I was talking about earlier will really help put you in a really calm, meditative-esque state to receive more guidance, more advice, and more messages from higher powers. So just make sure you are taking the calmest approach to all situations in life so that you can continue to receive the advice and the guidance that you need to continue down your path. Because, like I was saying, it is very individualistic, so you really are going to have to rely and follow your intuition, and you need to have a grounded soul and a clear, open mind and crown to receive that advice and to receive those messages. So really just make sure, especially if you are needing to kind of block out other energies right now, that you are doing that if that's what you need, so that you can continue to move down your path feeling right about everything, not confused, not clouded. Because if you're feeling confused or fearful or doubtful about anything in regards to your path that you're on right now, it could mean that it's something that needs to be transmuted or healed, or it's because you are holding yourself back by overthinking and clouding your mind and your energy space with things that just don't align with you. So really get yourself clear. That's a very strong message that's coming through right now. Get clear on what it is that you need at this time in order to continue down your path as strong as you possibly can be, so that this balance can really ground itself, and this abundance and this new energy and these new opportunities and all of this new fresh everything can come into your life the right way. Divine timing is definitely at play for a lot of us with a lot of these transitions and changes that we're going through, but what will help with kicking divine timing in a lot quicker is just by taking a balanced and harmonious and calm approach to really everything in your life at this time, and giving yourself what you need, giving yourself the love that you need, food, water, sleep, exercise, meditation, reading, anything, music. Give yourself everything that you need right now so that you can be at your highest vibration to not only make it to the finish line, but also be at your highest vibration when you are receiving this new energy and this new abundance, so that it will only raise your vibrations even higher and take you to places you've never been before. I'm going to pull one more card for us. One more card, please, Spirit. Ten of Pentacles. Now, this card did, when it popped out, and it was quick, so this message definitely needed to come through. It was in reverse. So I'm going to read for that because I'm kind of feeling drawn to read the reversal energy of this card. But don't take what I say too seriously, because I feel like that's kind of like current energy, but we'll quickly be able to flip that and receive this ultimate abundance and this ultimate balance and this completion, just by making little shifts and little changes in what we're doing and what we're thinking and what we're saying. It's all tied into kind of how you live your day-to-day and the messages you take into the days, the weeks, the months even, post this reading. That is what will bring in this completion, I say, because of number 10. And then the 10 of Pentacles talks about overall abundance. Sorry, I'm like, my head's kind of has messages coming through as I'm saying that. But yes, let's see. Oops, at the beginning. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It says loss of inheritance or position through disposition, or sorry, loss of inheritance or position through dissipation or gambling. Don't take risks now. The odds are against you. Okay, so the biggest message I'm getting from this card being in reverse as it pops out is not taking risks. And we did talk about the Fool and the Hero card in the beginning, which is kind of about taking a risk. In a way, I feel like taking a risk and taking a leap of faith are two different things, kind of. Because if you're taking a risk, I don't know, I feel like even the way that it's worded, you kind of know that what you're doing may not necessarily be something that's good or right for you. So just make sure you're not doing that. And because this is a 10, or this is a Pentacles card, Pentacles talk about abundance. So this could be talking about how you're spending your money, how you're saving, if you're saving, or maybe just in general how you're budgeting. So just make sure you're being very, very careful with your money, with your abundance. And this could be material abundance, but it could also be talking about emotional abundance. So be very, very cautious about where you're investing your money, where you're investing your energy, because not everyone deserves your energy, firstly. And secondly, not everything you invest your money in is something that is what you need. Like, get clear on what it is that you want and what you need, and only focus on the things that you need right now, especially in regards to what you're spending your money on. Because taking a risk with money and spending too much, or spending your money on things that you don't necessarily need, could lead to, and that is what I was talking about before, lead to bad debt, or lead to some kind of blockage or imbalance in your life. And you don't want that. We don't want any more imbalances or any more negative or toxic energy. Like, this year alone has been toxic enough. So let's really do the best that we possibly can to move into this brand new cycle that is going to bring in, abundance. It's going to bring in love and harmony and balance. I keep saying those same words, but that's just because that's really what is going to come through if we focus on taking care of ourselves first and foremost, but taking care of others, taking care of the planet, and just, being present. I feel like we go into auto drive a lot, especially now when, we kind of don't have much going for us with the pandemic and a lot of people still being quarantined and everything. We could go into autopilot mode and just go through the motions and not really have any meaning behind what it is that we're doing. But start setting more positive intentions and start really going after the things that you dream of, and don't feel like you're stopped or that you're being held back, because you're only limiting yourself by believing that. This quarantine, this is really giving us the opportunity to blossom and to really be our truest selves and indulge in the passions and the things that we find love and we find joy and happiness through. So stay true to that and really dive deep into that, and invest more of your time and more of your energy and more of your money even into those things that align with who you truly are. So if that's making music, or if that's writing a book, or choreographing a dance piece, or writing a poem or a blog, or making YouTube videos, do what makes you happy, do what makes your heart happy, and you'll only attract in that same thing. You'll only attract in this fulfillment, this abundance, this love. Look at how happy that couple, that family is. Look at how fulfilled they are. They have it all. They have the castle, they have the abundance, they have a child, they have, a dog, a loyal companion, and then that's either, the guy or the girl's parent, but they're looking strong and doing well and look healthy, and they're able to watch their children's children grow. And that's all of the things that we want in our lives, and that we definitely can achieve and fulfill and have. But it's all about loving yourself and doing what's right for you and following that path first. And then, like I said, you will begin to attract in all of those same things. People that are balanced and that are loyal and grounded. You'll start attracting in opportunities that are very fulfilling and abundant. Your family, not only will you be doing well, but your family will be doing well, your friends will be doing well, because this is the energy that you are radiating in and around you. Really try and cultivate that positive light on the inside and on the outside, and just see how things begin to shift for you. Like I was saying earlier in the video, there is very little that you actually need to be doing this at this time, other than focusing on your emotions and keeping yourself happy and your vibrations high. And guess what? You will receive that fulfillment, that abundance, that balance, these happy, new, fresh energies that are, I feel like lingering, like floating right around us, just waiting for us to step through that threshold, step through that door, step through that window, and then things are really just going to change, and life will never be the same after that, really, honestly. And I don't even want to sound dramatic when I say that, but with this new cycle, with all of these changes that are making their way towards us, I really think that it's going to change our lives completely, but for the best reasons possible. And that was why, we're receiving this Fool card not once, but twice. You'll know, and your intuition will tell you as well, when you're going to need to take that leap of faith, whether that be with a person or with a new opportunity or with a new mindset. You'll know when it's right and when that is happening for you. But until then, just live your life the way that you want. Live your life authentically, as you, and follow what your soul and what your heart is calling for. No more listening to what other people have to say. No more listening to what outside energies, what that does to you and how it makes you feel. Because as long as you're content with where you're at, and you know that what you're doing and what you're saying and what you're feeling is right to you and for you, That is all that matters. Like, even fuck with everything that I'm saying in this video right now. Because if it doesn't resonate with you, if it doesn't align with you, and if it's not something that you feel like is good for you and it's helping you grow and thrive and change and prosper, then don't listen, like, because like I was saying in the beginning of the video, this is a very individualized journey. This is a journey that does involve other people at certain points, but all in all, it is down to you and how you feel and what you think and what you say and what you're doing. So really try to align with those things and find what is true to you, what works best for you, what is balanced for you, what makes you happy. If you're not feeling happy or content with certain parts of your life, those are the areas that you should focus on first to transmute and to heal. And then you'll start finding the other avenues that need that work as well, until, it comes full circle and you're completely feeling new and fresh and different and vibrant and light and happy. And all you'll want to do is run around smiling and loving, and giving to others, I say these things because these are the kinds of energies that I'm kind of aligning with now that I've let go a lot and opened myself up to new perspectives and to just doing things differently and changing my routine. I found that it has brought a lot of like peace and serenity in my life, and living feels so easy now. I still have my days, of course, because I am a first class overthinker and my mind really can get in the way of a lot, and it has gotten in the way of a lot. But now that I've taken that control back, things are flowing a lot better and a lot easier, and now I'm feeling more ready and open to receiving, the new energies and the abundance that are coming towards me, because I've been feeling new opportunities and new energy and love, and things are making their way towards me. And it's about trusting those feelings as well. I'm saying all of this because it's like, if you're feeling those same things, like, really don't think that you're feeling crazy or that you're just not right or it's not going to happen, because everything happens in the time that it needs to happen, and you'll find that it is going to be the perfect time for you. And releasing control and releasing expectations on these outcomes and just simply living your life will make what it is that you receive feel so much more fulfilling. But yeah, honestly, that's pretty much all that's coming through for tarot. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Rods. Oh, wow, the camera. Wow, okay. There. Oh. Can you see that? There we go. Two of Rods. So you see this person is holding the world in their hands. So know that this is you. You have the power to achieve whatever it is that you set your mind to. And you have the power to create anything that you would like into your reality. This could be you. This is you holding the entire world in your hands. The world, your world, to create whatever it is that you want and to have whatever it is that you want within it. Just focus more on how you can bring that balance into your life and how you can have that feeling of feeling like, the world is in your hands and that everything is like under control and you've got everything handled. Because that's like really the energy that comes through with this card, like full stability, full grounding, full balance. And as you can see, this person looks very cool, calm, and collected. Like I said before, he's standing so still. And I think this is because he knows that he has that control over his life and everything is going just as it's supposed to. Remind yourself that everything is going just as it's supposed to. The sun is setting, as you can see in this card. The sun is setting on that negative, harsh cycle, or on the cycle in general that you've been going through. And when the sun comes up, You know, it's a new day, it's a new beginning. Everything will feel new, everything will feel different. And maybe you will start feeling like you have the world in your hands. I'm noticing the cards, the flowers at the bottom of that. Look at, I'm sorry, my camera's being all weird, but look at how the flowers are blossomed down at the bottom. Those are the seeds that you planted, and they've needed time to grow, and that's like your patience and the healing and the work that you've been putting in over however long it's been for you. But it's time for those manifestations to ground. It's time for your flowers to bloom. It's time to harvest. It's time to really reap the benefits of hard work that you have been putting in and that you've put into yourself and into your life. All of this newness is making its way towards you, and how soon or how long that'll be, you know, it doesn't matter. All that matters right now is just knowing that this is happening for you and that these changes are occurring, and that you just need to embrace them and ease into them a little better, you know, and taking a calmer, harmonious approach to everything, and knowing that it's all happening for your highest good. And the more you continue to stay open and optimistic about these things, like I was saying before, the faster it'll come in and the better things will seem and feel. And just by you shifting your energy, shifting your perspective and your mindset, and just being more open to your life and your journey, that even is taking that leap of faith. So don't take that double message of the Fool as something that you necessarily need to do. Simply just start finding your happiness and finding more ways to love yourself and take care of yourself and treat yourself and make yourself happy. And that is what is going to draw in all of this change that is that's already kind of happening, you know. The good and the bad, like, it goes hand in hand. Just because something that we deem, because it is all perspective, just because something that we deem as bad is happening doesn't necessarily mean that its outcome is negative, and that you're going to be left with nothing or feeling lost or beaten down. Like, that's happened a lot for us, I feel like, over this time. But that was a part of the cycle. It was happening for a reason, so that we could get stronger, so that we can learn lessons. Because we are transitioning into a new beginning, but this new beginning requires us to be as strong as we are now and as powerful as we are now. And it has required us to unlock our creativity and our potential, and understand that we do have the power to create whatever it is that we want and manifest whatever it is that we want. We needed to have that energy, that mindset going into this new cycle, because moving forward now, things are going to be so different in the way that we see life, and the way that we manifest is just going to be so new to us, and just different. And different is not bad at all. So really try to see all of these changes and all of these differences, I guess, as good things, as things that are helping to balance your life, and that are bringing in wonderful things for you. And like I was saying before, it could be anything. It could be abundance, it could be love, it could be a new place of living, a new job, whatever it is, you know. Just be happy that this is what we're moving into. Be grateful that this is what we're moving into, and just get ready. This is just a huge message. Just prepare yourself, because you, and myself included, are not ready for what is coming. But it is all wonderful things, especially with all of these cards being upright. All of the energy is positive. And yeah, honestly, that is all I'm getting with the tarot cards. So to end this reading, I wanted to pull one oracle card, and I will read the description of the card and read the description out of the book to wrap things up. I hope that any of the messages that I said today, repetitive or not, it's helped you, and it's helping guiding you more towards your light, or it's helping you to see something that maybe you didn't notice was happening in your life before. But in general, do a full assessment of yourself. Sit down and understand where you're at and where you're going and what you want moving forward. And then just be. That's all you need to do. Just be. Be happy. Be in love with yourself. Take care of yourself. Be there for others. You might find love and you might find joy and passion behind doing something for another person. So do something nice for a friend or a family member. Even just reach out to them and check on them. Volunteer, donate, sign petitions behind causes that are very important to you and important to the world at this time. Find something to make you happy and make your heart jump, and keep doing that until you begin to receive all of your abundance and all of your new energy. And trust me, moving forward from there, things will be so much easier, and you won't even feel like you're trying to do all of the things that I'm saying right now, because you'll just be already in such a high vibrational place and so happy with what happens and what happened and what is going to happen. Things are just going to get so much easier and so much better for us all. So just hold out and stay strong. You're doing such an amazing job. And let me tell you right here that you are an amazing fucking human being. You're a badass. And for you to have gotten through as much as you've gotten through so easily and so wonderfully, like, you're really setting the tone for your future and how, like, amazing your future is going to be. I love you, and you're doing a great job. So keep it up. Spirit, what's a final message you have for the collective today? What final message do you have for the collective in regards to how we can wrap things up? Okay. So the card that came out was card number 40, Rediscover Your Zeal. Now, firstly, the number 40 breaks down to a number 4, which does talk about our foundation. So, and I'm seeing with the cards that I pulled prior to this one, it's 4 cards. So we are really setting the tone, like I said, for our foundations at this time. So you just want to make sure that you're putting the utmost positive energy behind it. So take that leap of faith and change the way that you're doing things. Change up the way that you're thinking about things. Change the way that you see your life, and start aligning more with the positive aspects of it and the things that are making you happy and making you feel warm inside, rather than focusing all of your energy on negativity and toxicity and things that have held you back or are holding you back, or, you know, all of that shit. Just let it all go and focus on the love and focus on the positivity. And trust me when I say you will attract so much more positive energy to you. And it's only going to get easier and better from there. You're just going to keep ascending higher and higher and higher, and life will feel like a breeze, honestly. So with this card, Rediscover Your Zeal, it says, pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery. And did I not say that earlier before? Listen to your inner self. Listen to your inner guidance. Listen to what your body, your heart, your mind even at a lot of times is telling you. Pay attention to reoccurring dreams or reoccurring thoughts, because those even are messages of advice and messages of guidance to help you understand what you need and what you need to be aligning with at this time to manifest what you want and to bring in this new energy and to really begin this new cycle the right way. It says, I'll reread that. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. And passion I was getting a lot of sacral chakra coming through this reading, which does resonate with your sexuality, with your passion. So really understand where your true passions lie, whether that be your activities and your hobbies, your career, the people in your life, your friends, your family, your even lovers. Really assess all of those things. Reflect on everything. And moving forward, like I said, the days, the weeks, the months to come after this reading, pay attention to reoccurring thoughts, reoccurring dreams, and things that are really trying to come to the forefront of your life. Because that's your spirit guides, that's your higher self, that's God, that's higher powers trying to get you to see something that you have been missing. And being grounded, which is what's coming through this card with the fishes being red, grounding is very important in that. You know, ground yourself first. Clear your mind, clear your energy so that you have an open mind, an open perspective. And then you can start understanding, you know, what it is that you're truly passionate about. And pay attention to the things that you're already feeling passionate about, and make sure that you're investing your time, your money, your energy into solely those things, those people, those places. And that is going to also help with bringing in, you know, this new cycle and rebalancing your life and bringing more stability and calmness and happiness into your life. I love that this is the card that came out, because this one little message alone kind of ties in everything that we've talked about just in, you know, one little message, one little description. So I'm very grateful that this oracle card aligns with the tarot that was pulled. Now I'm going to hop into the book and read the full description of this card. And yeah, we'll end the reading. Thank you guys so much for watching this whole video. If you have made it to the end, just know that you have my utmost love and my utmost gratitude. And feel free to leave some love down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Your opinions really do matter to me, and moving forward I will take the constructive criticism and the advice to put into all of my other types of videos, so that we all can be one huge family here, and we can all be here for each other the way that we all need it. It says, you are at a crossroads and are invited to look at the path you are on. Very, very important to note, and that's where those two Fool cards come in. And this first card is called the Hero. So be the hero of your own life, and like seek justice for yourself. Your life is being balanced, and justice is coming in energetically from the universe. But you can also be the hero of your own journey and the hero of your own life, and bring in positive energy and love and happiness yourself. You can do that as well. And with this saying, you are at a crossroads, the Fool, take the leap of faith. Take the leap of faith down the path that you may not have initially picked in the first place. Because the path that you would have picked before you transition, before you've healed, before you've changed, I guess, you know, that was a part of the old you. And you are shedding a lot of the old you right now. The old you being a lot of negative, self-limiting, and toxic emotions and beliefs, and how you're seeing yourself really is changing at this time. And so make the decision, go down the path that aligns with that, this newness, this new you, the new energy that you align with, not with the old you making old decisions, falling into old habits and old ways of doing things. It's all about the new. It says your confidence is at a peak point, and once you discover what you are passionate about, you are unstoppable. This is also a reminder to do the things that excite you. Oh my gosh, I literally said that. The enthusiasm you feel when you are delighted about a project is infectious. So if you've ever felt that way about things in the past, rediscover that passion and try and find that in things that you're looking for that align with you now. Maybe you're already aware of some of these passions in your life. So that means take it off the back burner. Stop ignoring it and stop pushing it to the side and focus on that instead of the things that are bringing in conflict and bringing in negativity to your life right now that you're putting all of your time and energy into, you know? And if you're unsure, this is where your intuition, your inner guidance, your spirit guides, God, this is where all of that comes in, because you can really sit down by yourself in the moment, silence, and ask yourself, ask the universe, what are my passions? Where are my passions? How can I come more into alignment with my passions? And if you have to ask that more than once, you have to ask more than once. But just know that you eventually will see the light and you will understand what that means for you. And then you can begin to start feeling delighted and positive. And you can start working on the projects that will really be beneficial for you and abundant and fulfilling. It says your motivation is the purpose you wake up with in the morning. You may have specific goals or objectives in mind as you start your day. You may experience passion as a quiet sensation. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. Let me hold this card up for you so that you can see the beauty of the card while I read. It says, you may experience passion as a quiet sensation when you accomplish a task. Live life on your terms and fill yourself up with enthusiasm and joy for your endeavors. You may not clearly know what your passion is. You may be seeking a new career or activity to feel excited about. Think about the things you enjoy doing and what think about the things you enjoy doing and what you dream about doing. In these ideals, you will find the keys to what you wish to create. The flame angelfish, which are the fishes on the card, is so named due to its amazingly vibrant hue. The flame angelfish helps to reconnect you to your fire within, which is what this transition in the moon even is helping us with. The moon in full moon in Pisces, helping us step into our personal power and really igniting that passion within us to go after the things that we dream about this time and not holding back. And that's where the crossroads come in, because you can either choose to align with this new energy that has graced itself upon us and start focusing on the things that truly make you happy and make your heart and your soul happy, or you can continue down the path that you've been going on, feeling confused and anxious and stressed and fearful about what's next, like all of these negative and self-limiting emotions and energies and beliefs. You can go back down that path, but you'll just experience that same cycle all over again, and probably, oh my goodness, with the burps today, probably a lot longer than the cycle you just got yourself out of, or you're beginning to get yourself out of now. So don't put yourself in that situation by doing what's easy and making bad decisions for yourself, unhealthy and toxic decisions for yourself. Change that narrative, and like I said, be the hero of your life and save yourself by rediscovering your zeal, going down a new path, taking a leap of faith and knowing that it is for your highest good and that you will be changed for the best after that. It says, at times, it says they may be difficult to spot underwater as they tend to hide amongst the coral, the angelfish. It says, at times you may find them traveling in pairs. The vibrance of the flame angelfish is a symbol of passion. Have you allowed something to steal your energy away from your passion? Let me ask that again. Have you allowed something to steal your energy away from your passion? This may be anything from feeling judged to not feeling good enough, or even feeling selfish to want to pursue this passion. If this is the case, passion can be restored and maintained when you consistently remember what drives you. Pursue the things that ignite your heart. Take time for the things you love. And trust that even if it takes a while to find your passion, it will all be worth it. And that is exactly what I was saying before. It doesn't matter how long it will take. It's just about how fulfilling it will be when you finally do make it there. Believe in yourself and believe that you will make it there, and you will in the right time. I'm really going back to this little message here that says, hold on. Yeah, it says, if this is the case, passion can be restored and maintained when you consistently remember what drives you. Yes, like I was saying before, like really take a step back and try to understand where your passions lie. Your passions in everything. And then once you come into, even if it's just one or two things, stay true to those things, and then you will start finding other things that you are passionate about, and you'll start meeting other people that you are passionate towards, whether that be friends or lovers, or just new connections in general, because that's also something that is making its way into our lives at this time as well. New connections, new energies behind other souls, and all of this will be through reigniting your passion, finding your passion, sticking to your passions, staying true to your passions, and finding how fulfilling it is to just live your life the way that you want to. I did say so many times before how individualized this path is. Staying true to your passions and staying true to yourself can be very individualized, because a lot of people will not resonate with that because it's not what they see for you. But it's not about what other people see for you. It's about what you see for yourself. So, be the hero of your life. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. And love what you do. Love who you are. Love where you're at. Be grateful for all of those things, and get yourself ready for this wild ride that we're about to embark on. All amazing stuff, but just be prepared, because it is going to be such a transformative journey that is not only going to bring in a lot of newness and a lot of freshness, but a lot of healing and a lot of change and a lot of transition in your perspective and in your energy. I believe in you guys, and I believe that we all have the power to really, really live the life of our dreams. So now is the time to really just come into that energy and stay there for good. That is about all I have for this reading today. It went very long, and so if you made it to the end of the video, comment down below, rediscover your zeal. Just the name of the oracle card. And also spread love and light in everything that you do moving forward. It will only bring in the best for you in the end as well. I love you guys so, so much, and I'm sending tons of love and light to those who need it and those who need it the most. You're doing amazing, and you got this. I will see you guys again in another video very, very soon. Peace!